guys, so I'm hanging out on the front lot over at Battleground Kia. We just did want to show you one of our last chance before auction vehicles today. This is the 2017 Kia Sorento SX Limited. We've got it in stock right now. It's been here way too long and I'm not really sure why. I actually went through to look and see if I could figure out why. I checked the Carfax, they're all clean. It's even got remaining warranty. The previous owner was a leaser, so they definitely had to take care of it because Kia is pretty strict on their leasing rules. So this one is a great deal. We've got it in stock right now at Battleground Kia, and because it's been here so long, they've got some really great discounts on it, in addition to the great deal it already was. So we'll take a quick look at it. I'm going to show you guys some of the great features on this particular vehicle. It's super luxurious. It makes me feel like a queen when I get into it. So we'll show you guys that in just a second. So first things first, this one does have remote start. Now my car isn't quite this fancy, so let's see if I can figure this out. You're supposed to be able to just press the button and it will start. I'm doing a bunch of things. Here we go. Yeah, there it is. So this looks like you just have to press it and then press it and hold it. So that's how you start it. Let's take a quick look inside. One more thing before we take a look inside the Kia Sorento SX Limited that we have in stock right now. Let's take a look at this lift gate. This is pretty cool. It is an auto lift gate. So whenever you're grocery shopping, you just come stand behind the vehicle with the key and it will automatically open for you. There you go, boom. Pretty cool. And it'll lift all the way up. And you have all of this trunk space in here. Check this out. And that does have a third row. So you can see that it's actually folded down so you have a little bit of extra trunk space. But if you wanted to, you could literally just pull it up. Super easy. I just did that with one hand. And you've got your third row in here. So that's pretty great. We'll take a look a little bit more inside right now. Yeah, so now we're sitting in the 2017 Kia Sorento SXL. We've got it in stock right now at Battleground Kia. It is all a light leather interior. This is pretty soft leather. It does have the like diamond stitching, which is a really nice touch in here. So it does have that, and it also has the black trim, which is also a really nice touch. It's really like sporty, but also still pretty classy. So we've got that. And then as you saw earlier, I do have the third row in the back of this, and the second row is a full bench seat. So we do have that. It also has a sunshade for the back. So if you got children or babies or older people, I suppose, anybody really who's a little sensitive to the sun, you've got that. Let's take a look at a couple of the other features because this one is really loaded up. So let's just run through this really quick with you guys. We're also going to have a couple of different safety features over here. I'm just going to point these out to you guys. You are going to have your blind spot collision warning. So if somebody gets behind you in your blind spot, or if you're trying to get over and there's somebody to the side of you, you'll be able to know that because your car will alert you. It'll start beeping. It'll be like, hey, what's up? What, you can't do this. Don't do that. And you won't, hopefully. You'll listen to your car and all will be wonderful. We also have the lane departure assistance, which will be a very similar thing. It'll just kind of let you know if you're getting a little drowsy or sleepy and you start swerving a little bit, your car will alert you, hey, you're swerving out of your lane. Wake up, and hopefully you will do that, or you will pull over and take the rest that you need. You also have your traction control for rain and snow and all those things. You're also going to have a button for your trunk, and that will automatically lift the whole thing up, which is great. So if you have a bunch of stuff, you can just go ahead and unload everything really easily. So that's wonderful. You also are going to have all of your standard controls on your steering wheel, which is going to be your Bluetooth and your cruise. This one actually has smart cruise control, which is a super dandy feature. This is going to be distance pacing. So what this does is you press this and it's going to go ahead and set it to where when you do your cruise control, it will sense a vehicle and it will automatically pace you behind them so that you're not having to constantly adjust your speed when you get into
kind of a situation where you run into somebody else on the road, you don't have to really worry too much about adjusting because your car will automatically do that for you if you have this setting on here. So that's wonderful, especially if you're cruising a lot. Like if you're using that cruise control, that smart cruise on the highway can be a lifesaver. Now you're also going to have your full navigation, which is really nice for pretty much the same people who are going to be cruising. This navigation is going to be great for you guys. You're going to have the full navigation. Now, only do you have this navigation on the system, you also are going to have your Android Auto or your Apple CarPlay. So both of those, it depends on what device you use on which feature you're going to use. But either one of them is going to allow you to plug your phone into this particular USB port. Now, if you wanted to charge it, you can charge it on any of these ports as well. But this one in particular is going to allow you to display everything on your phone onto this main screen up here. Now that's going to include navigation, your Spotify, your Pandora, whatever music you use, it's going to be able to display up here, and you're going to have your full navigation. Your texting and your phone calls will come through here as well. It'll display on the screen who's calling you. Now that's going to be wonderful for while you're driving, the whole media console in your space right here. Super easy to follow, very user friendly. Now you are going to have some serious comfort in here. We already went over the seats in general. Now check this out. This one's going to have cooled seats, heated seats for both the passenger and the driver, and you have a heated steering wheel for those cold mornings. So that's going to So I do have the parking assist here, which is going to be great. It'll alert you if you're about to back into something. And you've got the full bird's eye view, which is wonderful. I absolutely love this feature. Let's take a look. I'm going to show you guys how it works. Now, you do have to have the yellow light on for it to actually work. Otherwise, you're just going to have your regular rear view backup camera, which is still really nice and helpful. But let's take a look here. What I have to do in order to make it work is put the car in reverse. That's literally it. You just put the car in reverse and boom, everything comes up right there. Now you do have your rear view backup camera still, and you have your full bird's eye view. And since I also put the parking assist on, it's going to show you the little sensors, and it'll light up and beep if you're about to back into something. It'll show you where you're about to back into it as well. And you see up here, I've got this little icon right here, and this little icon right here is letting me know your trunk's still open. So that's not gonna let me drive off with my trunk still open. It'll actually might start beeping if I try to drive off. Let's find out. Oh, the bird eye view stays on when you put it in drive. That's pretty neat. Okay, so it doesn't start beeping, but it is flashing to let me know, hey, you do have, your trunk is still open. And it's, you know, showing me everything while I'm driving as well, which is pretty great. I wonder if I can switch over while I'm driving off of that. Okay, that's cool. And I can switch right back to it by pressing the button. I didn't know that. That's a new thing for me to find out today. So when you have the bird's eye view, you can literally look at this anytime. With the regular rear view backup camera, you can only use it when you put it in reverse. So this is a pretty cool feature. All right, guys. Well, I'm pretty sure I showed you guys everything in this beautiful Kia Sorento. I think I'm going to get out of here, but it was lovely talking with you guys. Oh, one more thing. This one has a CD player. I know a lot of them don't come with CD players anymore. This one has one, so that's great. Come check it out. It's over at Battleground Kia. Give us a call if you're interested in doing more of like a virtual test drive, or if you have more questions. Okay guys, so that's it. That's the 2017 Kia Sorento SX Limited. We have it in stock right now at Battleground Kia. Give us a call if you have questions. I'm gonna drop the number right here for you guys, and feel free to give us a call. We'll be more than happy to go through a more virtual walkthrough if you have further questions, or you guys can always come by. We are gonna be open regular hours, sales and service. If you have any servicing needs, they are open as well. But this one is available right now if you're interested in purchasing a new Kia Sorento, or 2017, a new pre-owned Kia Sorento. It's here. Check it out. We'll see you guys later at Battleground Kia.